Hi everyone. And for those who don't know me, I'm Jo Kelly, and I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner since 2011. I studied with Dr. Ajit Singh, who is Australia's and New Zealand's most experienced doctor of 50 years, and he has taught us the amazing and beautiful, deep experiences of Ayurveda. I had chronic fatigue and chronic pain and anxiety and depression, and those things were what brought me to Ayurveda because I wanted to learn how to heal myself. And I have discovered that it all starts with food. So naturally, I've become a diet and lifestyle consultant, and I specialize in cooking. I have found that Ayurvedic food and cooking has helped me feel so balanced and so healthy and light and content. So I'm very excited that you've joined us here today, and looking forward to spending this time with you to teach you what I've learned. So today in this little workshop, you'll be learning the three most important things that will help you balance your digestion and get you back on track to feeling more energized and content. So as we move in, we'll begin now to explain the foundation of Ayurveda, which is the three body types. So we're with the Ayurvedic body types. Each body type has 5 elements. The 5 elements are ether, air, fire, water, and earth. So they break down to 3 body types. Vata is most predominant in air and ether, and they have a thin build. A Vata person doesn't put on weight very easily, and they have a very quick metabolism. So food just, seems to just go nowhere. The Pitta body type is predominantly fire and water. They have a medium build, and they can either put on weight or lose weight. So it doesn't, it's sometimes they're thinner and other times they're more heavy, but they can always get rid of it easily, and they have a very strong appetite, like to eat lots. Kapha are water and earth, and they have a heavier build and they put on weight easily, and it's very hard to shift. And that means they have a slower metabolism. Now, the reason why I want to describe this is each different body type requires slightly different foods to suit their metabolism. So in Ayurveda, it's not one food is good for everybody, okay? So they've got a different digestive process. So Vata is quick, Pitta is medium and strong, can really burn up that food, and Kapha has got a slow metabolism. So we consider that with the types of foods that each body type eats. So when we're bringing the digestion into balance, you'll find that a Vata body type, when they're out of balance, will experience bloating, pain, gas, gurgling, constipation or urgent bowel movements. Pitta will have reflux, heartburn, or diarrhea type, very soft. And Kapha will have more nauseous or just not hungry and, don't need very much food. I'm describing this also because there's foods, air foods, fire foods, and water foods. Okay. In the recipes that I've created are good for all body types, but I want to describe the differences in the body types so that you can understand if you've got any symptoms of poor digestion, any of these symptoms here, then they can be brought into balance with eating different foods for your type. So there are different causes of digestive problems, but the main ones are eating the wrong foods for your body type, eating very cold or very dry and raw foods, or on the other side of it, very hot and spicy. So we're looking for like the medium, the middle ground, yeah? So we go with warm and cooked. So the three most important ways to balance your digestion are eat warm and cooked foods with a little bit of spice, a little bit of ghee or oil. Avoid your incompatible food combinations and use all 6 tastes. So they're the 3 main things that Ayurvedic cooking is based on. So everything we make is warm and cooked, and it has some spice and ghee. So the recipes will have this. They have healthy food combinations. And I'll scroll down. I'll show you the foods that are incompatible. But each recipe I give you has a healthy food combination. And then each recipe also has all 6 tastes that supports your digestion. So that the science of the 6 tastes is quite complex, but you don't need to understand it except to know that the recipes in my book have all of the 6 tastes, okay? So you don't have to guess how it works. You just need to follow the recipes. Talked about there's different things that upset the digestion. Eating your wrong foods for the body type, eating incompatible food combinations. So if you've got any of those digestive disorders, it can be because you're eating wrong foods for your body type, but it also could just be as simple as you're eating the foods that are incompatible. And as soon as you start deleting those combinations, then you can feel a lot better. Like, for instance, if you're eating fruit with other foods, like fruit and yogurt, this is a classic. Like, people go, oh, I eat healthy. I have muesli, yogurt, and fresh fruit on top. And this is a cause of a digestive imbalance in the tummy, which means a toxin is causing the lymphatic system to receive toxins rather than healthy nutrient, you know. So milk with bananas, like a banana smoothie, or milk with bread, or eggs or fish. There's yogurt with fruit, yogurt with fish, beans and cheese. So it goes on, eggs and milk, honey and ghee or oil substance, meat and dairy, potatoes and eggs, nightshades with, so the list goes on. There it is. So these combinations are causing problems in our digestion, okay? So if you have suffered from a digestive disorder, which I've suffered for a really long time, the first thing I did was I just looked at this and I went, okay, oh, I'm going to have Mexican tonight. Oh, look at that, beans and cheese. So straight away, I went, oh, that's no good. And avocado, see, avocado's a fruit. So you go, oh, beans, cheese, and fruit, these are incompatible. So I've caused a problem straight away. So I might go, oh, I'm going to have one of my favourite dishes that I used to have. Mum used to cook me, salmon mornay. Do you remember salmon mornay? Oh, we love salmon mornay. Oh. Except fish and milk are incompatible. So they're causing a problem in the digestion. Yeah? Or I'm going to have, what's another classic? Actually, I used to put cheese on the top of my eggs with cheese. Yeah, who does that? Who has ham, cheese, and tomato toasted sandwiches? Yeah, we used to all like there's so you go, oh no, I love that ham, cheese, and tomato. But now I just go, oh, okay, I'll have cheese and tomato with spinach. That's fine if I want to have a toasted sandwich. So I just adjust it, yeah. So it's just understanding. So the main thing I changed was I really looked at these incompatible food combinations. So this is like gold, this information. I even printed it out and put it in my wallet. So when I was out, I had one stuck in the kitchen, and then when I was out, I had this. So if I was in a cafe and I was wanting something to eat and I couldn't remember all the combinations, so I just check out this list. So then it's the 6 tastes. And this is like a really fast version, but it's all here so that you can understand when you look at the recipes where the tastes are, how they've been included in each recipe, which is like the beginnings of understanding Ayurvedic food and why it's because Ayurvedic food is actually a it's like a formula, a special scientific formula. It's not just food to taste good, yeah, or because the latest chef has, made it trendy, yeah. It's a special formula to make it medicine. So here's the tastes: sweet, sour, salty, pungent, bitter, astringent. Sweet, grains, milk, sugar, sweet veggies, carbohydrates, and fats, yeah. And then you go to the sours, like we use yogurt mostly and lemon. Salty, salt, that makes sense. Pungent, I like chili and black pepper and things like that. Yeah, garlic, onion. Bitter, turmeric. Dark green leafy veggies like spinach. And then astringent are the beans and lentils, the broccolis, potatoes. So they're more drying. So these foods are drying. These foods, this is drying, this is heating, and this is cooling. So each taste has an effect on our body and our mind. So you can have a really good look at that later on, just as a little bit of study, okay, if you feel to help you understand a little bit more. The sweet taste and the astringent taste, when you put them together, like grains, like rice, a whole grain of rice, and lentils or beans, that makes a complete protein. And then you add all the other tastes in, yeah, like with veggies, some lemon juice, some salt, some pepper, and something green. So if you simplify it like that, we've got sweet and astringent, and then you add little bits of them. So the main part of our meal you'll find will be grains or whole grains made into pancakes, whole grains like rice, some lentils, and then we'll add other little bits in there as we go to get all of the tastes in. Yeah. So look, thank you very much for coming along. I really appreciate that. As I said, it's the first time I've done it like this, so I hope it was beneficial, and I hope you get something out of it. We'll see you soon on the.
Thank you,
Thanks, Jo.